After 8 long years, a new era has begun for Reptile. Hello everyone and welcome back to DashFight. My name is MtnDewTheJoker and I am a competitive player from the United States. I've been competing in NRS titles for 6 years using set play characters such as the Joker in Injustice 2 and Devora in MK11. As a result, my MK11 journey ended by reaching 33rd at EVO 2023, my first offline major. Now before we start, be sure to subscribe to DashFight for more character guides and check out their website for all things FGC related. So what type of character are we dealing with here? You could say it's Russian, like he's got some tools, but honestly I don't think his ranged up close is that great. So I'm feeling more like neutral heavy, because he's got the range, right? He's got nice range, he's got stand 3, he's got a sweep, goes really far, back 3, forward 3, right? He's got 2-4, which is ridiculously long. Like I'm right here, and that still connects. It's like half screen. It's something not right with that. That's all I'm gonna say. But with certain cameos can be very flexible, to be honest, right? But mostly you can be aggressive with them. I just say he probably has a tough time opening people up because it's not exactly like a broke character. Doesn't have like that much of a mix-up, right? Starting off with pokes, MK1 already nerfed it, right? So it's a lot of recovery on them, but this, we got 7 frame down 1, -8. We got 9 frame down 3, it's -9, and really good down 4. So you gotta notice how it pushes them back, right? It's -6, really good, 10 frames. Mids, the only 2 mids that you really should worry about is 4-2 and back 3. So 4-2 is the 12 frame mid, right? You can follow up with 4-2-1 and 4-2-1-1. Pretty easy to confirm. Same thing with back 3. Back 3 is well, let me start off with 4-2. 4-2 does not have good range, so we just throw that out there. You want to make sure you're point blank. But back 3, 16 frame low, definitely great range, right? Good mix up. You can follow up with back 3-1, which has a similar animation to 4-3-1, right? Pretty much the same thing, right? If you finish the string, it is not safe. You would need to cancel into the dash, but enhance, right? Enhance dash. But it's better off to just leave it at this, right? So we got that 4-3, it's the 14 frame highs, right? So 4-3-1, it's actually a mixture of the 4-2 string and the back 3 string, right? So we finished it, it's -7. Leave it here, it's -6. Like I said, it's not the worst thing, you know, but it's like, it's kind of meh, right? And we got stand 3, it's 2 hits, 15 frames, right? First hit's a high, second hit's a mid. You can actually cancel this with down back 4, and it's the only move that you can cancel it grounded, right? And it looks cool, right? You can do it on whip as well, right? Doesn't go full screen though, right? Would be cool though. We have a 11 frame sweep back 4, right? It's -7. Really great neutral tool. Notice how when he does up close, he still goes back to neutral. He's got back 2. It's 19 frames. It's very unsafe. -13. If you hold it just a little bit longer, like hold triangle, or 2, right? If you hold 2 for a little bit longer, it becomes -7, and it has a little bit more range, right? If you hold it all the way, it becomes -3 and can pop the opponent up, right? So you get like a nice combo. I mean, that's just simple, but just a little taste of it, right? but also you can cancel it. You can cancel into the low, right? You cancel into the spit, even the invisibility, and for some reason, fatal. I don't know why, but that's just yellow. And those same rules apply to the forward 3-2 string, right? Like you cancel the fatal and the spit and all of that, right? You got 7-frame jab, right? It's +2. It's pretty nice. And then you're neutral on 1-1 and then -7 and finish the string. I'm missing anything? Yeah, stand 4 and down 2. Like, so down 2 is actually really good. These two buttons are actually good for anti-airs. So stand 4 is +1, 9-frame high, very nice. 9-frame down 2, really great hitbox, right? You can pretty much snipe anyone that jumps at you. All right, so special moves. Reptile's got quite the list. So to start off, we got the acid spit. Doesn't go that far, right? 20 frames. It's a high, right? It's +23, so it's not really too much you're gonna do with it, right? Like any hit confirm you get, you're just gonna hit confirm the force ball anyways, right? So we'll get the force ball later. You got the enhanced version. Reaches really far, like ridiculously far. And it's a mid, which is really great. The frame data doesn't change on it, right? Like it's still +23, all that, right? Still 20 frames. You're most likely just gonna use this to extend your combos, just to add a little bit of damage to it. So now we got the death roll, right? Back forward 4. It goes almost full screen. We enhance it, it's like 99% full screen, right? Like 99%. Goes underneath projectiles, right? It's also his armored move. That's also nice. It's unsafe, so you want to use this on reaction, not impulse. So moving on to the dash attack, which is back forward 2. By itself, if it connects, you get this animation, right? Put on block, very punchable, -17. And if it does not connect, it just does the run, right? When your cover is at 13 frames, which is very important. Really good at closing in a distance, right? You can do some interesting type of like pressure, like I'm keeping the combos short so we can just keep rolling. I'll show you some real combos later. Enhanced changes the game quite a bit, right? So enhanced is a follow-up, right? So it does the full animation this time, right? And it's -5. There's a gap in it where the opponent can use an armored attack, so be wary of that. But better thing is he recovers at 5 frames, so in closing the gap, he'll probably punish you, right? He catches you doing something like that, right? It's actually really good to use after your back 3 string. Yeah, like a cameo to keep pressure going. Like with Kano or even Sector, it looks really crazy. What else we got? We got the invisibility, little cloak thing. What do they call it? Invisibility. So down, up 4 is what it is. The enhanced version, I have no clue what it does. It's literally the same thing. Like nothing's changed. Like if you get hit, you get revealed. I mean, it is what it is. So basically what happens is he spits all over himself, and after a certain amount of time, he disappears. Completely. Certain things can help you, like set it up, certain cameos. You can use your 4-2-3 to set it up. See, I'm already moving. I'm already like moving, so you can set it up for free without cameos, right? But there's like so many like cool ideas that you come up with this, and I'll show you a little bit later. So we got that, and now the force balls. This is what your main combo starter is, right? What you're gonna use for combos. There's a whole rule with force balls that it's got everyone confused, right? So it's a meterless rule, right? So that rule is you can only use one of the versions once per combo, right? So 3 versions that they have is the slow, normal, and fast. Fast doesn't quite reach full screen, but if you enhance it, it does. It lasts a little bit longer, right? Like even the slow version can kind of go full screen. So like I said, if I'm doing both of the normal version or both of the slow, it's not gonna combo like that. You can't combo 3 of the meterless like that, right? I mean, I'll just stop. So the enhanced version ignores this rule completely, right? And it does not affect the meterless rule, whichever version you use. Just an idea, you know, like, it's a little bit of muscle memory, you'll get it down. Just gotta remember what you start with, you know, and just really just emphasize on which version that you're using. So we're gonna start with the first BNB, right? 4-2-1, 4-2-3, dash up, stand 2, fast, horse ball into the 2-3-3, down like 4 ender. I know that's so fast. It's a lot. Let's try again. Yeah, you just want to start with the normal. 4-2-3. There we go. And as an alternative ender, you use 4-2-3 to set up your cameo. And we'll get to that in a second. But just a few notes. If you start off with back 3, you want to add like the max range. I'm gonna go for the fast version, right? So if that's the case, you want to do the normal version for the second force ball. And then 1-1, you're actually closer. And you want to make sure your timing is a little bit more consistent, right? So you gotta back up and do that, right? Got back up before you do that, and then you can do the same combo, right? Let's take a look at the 2-3 and 4-2-3 combos, right? It's the same thing, right? 4-2 would do more damage. So the basic meterless bread and butter is 4-2-3, go for again, dash up 4-2, and you got your classic 2-3-3 ender. 30%, pretty solid, right? Now, the way scaling works kind of changes the 1-bar combo, right? So instead of another 4-2-3, you're going to want to do a stand 4, but normal enhanced, right? You can dash up, do a 4-2 into fastball, right? Same in there, about 40%. Really nice. In the corner, combos can be a little execution heavy, right? So you definitely want to take some time in the lab, get it right, you know. You can come off with your 1-1-4. That's already hard enough. That's just to start things off, right? So for the BNBs, I like to do this backdash into 4-2-3 a lot, right? Just make sure you have your timing on point, or else you will get the back 4-2. So we'll start off with the normal force ball, backdash, stand forward to the fast ball, right? And just end it with the 2-3-3, right? Pretty simple, 36%, right? You want to spin the bar, the extra hits in. %, really nice. So for 4-2-3 and 2-3, I like to keep it simple, right? Backdash. At this point, a lot of gravity is being used, so yeah, you definitely want to end it with 4-3-2. You can also end it with fatal, right? You can get a lot of damage. I like to go with the fast and then normal, right? You want to spin a bar, be optimal. A little bit more damage, right? So this is 43. I go with normal then fast. At like all the extra like force balls that you do scales to fatal. So notice how I did 3. I did 1 enhanced and 1 more, and then I just add another one before doing that. You just take the extra one off, you know. Let me try again. Just kind of short with that. You get a nice 50% combo. When choosing a cameo for Reptile, you want something to add on to what he's already doing, right? And just like fill in the blanks, right? So what exactly is he missing? So we got good neutral, right? We got good buttons, right? But not exactly a great way to open people up. His mix-ups aren't that crazy, and the visibility can be very difficult to set up, especially without any help, right? So you gotta find that right cameo, right? So you gotta have a little bit of set play. Like Sector helps out a lot. You can easily set it up. I'm gonna show you just a few examples. So for like pressure, you got, you know, Kano, Cyrax. That's a little something, right? We'll take a look at Sector. He has really great set play off of the 4-3-2. You can actually set up invisibility. You can break armor, right? You just shred right through it. As you can see right here, you set it up, and still like you can still like shred through armor. So it's really nice. The next cameo for set play is Jax, right? You don't really need visibility. So like he's already broke on his own. Like one touch could be 60 to 70% with 1 bar. Darius. This one's kind of the next level thing, right? So you can set up his whole mix-up and still be invisible, right? As you can see right there, you can change. You can change to see where your back 3 lands. You can have it land first, and then overhead, or vice versa. Sub-Zero also really worthy, right? So like you can, as you can see, you can access the invisibility mid combo. You also have a nice anti-zoning tool with the Arctic armor, right? Use your projectiles. So you can see Scorpion, you can do the same thing mid combo, right? Also a great combo character as well. And I'm going to show you an example right now. Like just 1 bar, you get like 42%, pretty insane. And then with Sonya, same thing, like just great extensions, right? Another great combo character would be Reptile and of course Serena. So Reptile can cancel out of your animations with the teleport, right? And when you do it with a spit, that's some insane damage, to be honest. And of course Serena is just Serena. I mean, you know what it is. So the best cameos that fits like Reptile, I would say, is Sector. Just because like it's just pressure. Now, what is the character good at, right? By himself, mobility, right? He gets around the screen, right? He's got great range, right? It's kind of like the best things he's got. His weakness is probably because he needs to rely on the cameo, which is pretty normal. Not too bad, right? certain cameos can help him get his invisibility started up, establish that. Like that's his weakness. He has problems opening people up. That's probably what I'd say. Like all you really have outside of your cameo is just your neutral game, right? And your mobility, which is probably his strongest. I feel like he's like A tier, right? He's like higher mid, right? Like it's not like broken, but he's pretty strong, you know? Like I'm pretty happy I decided to main this character. Seems like it's gonna pay off. Just don't nerf him. He's not broken enough to be nerfed, that's all I'm gonna say. If you made it this far, you know you're a real one. I appreciate everyone dropping by, showing that support. I also appreciate DashFight for, you know, tagging me along, allowing me to create a nice guide for you guys, you know. Nothing too complicated, you know. I try to keep it simple for this video. If this helped you at all, man, and you want to see more, you gotta let DashFight know. If there's characters you're not seeing, make a suggestion. I might be able to cover it for you. I always enjoy making guides, you know. It's fun to learn like how like mechanics work, you know, just take them online, scouring the internet. It's fun. But let's wrap up this video. You can also check out all the things shown in this video in the text version via the link in the description. If you like this video, please leave a like or comment below with your thoughts, and thank you for watching.